Hey guys, my birthday is in April, so to celebrate I am running a giveaway of all 5 magazines I've had short stories published in, so there will be one winner who receives all 5 magazines. I'm running the giveaway over on my website using Rafflecopter, so to enter either click the link here or above the video or below the video, wherever it ends up getting put, and you can enter over there. And here are the 5 magazines you could be winning. Ta-da! The first one is by Splickety. The theme is Outdoor Misadventure, so all the stories in this magazine are about people who have outdoor misadventures. My story is on page 6 and it is titled Howl, and here is the first paragraph. Eli tossed one end of the rope over the rock face. Powder sifted down on his sister and the path he'd made on his way up. She grabbed the rope and pulled it through her rock climbing harness, tying it off in a figure 8. She was learning fast. Rock climbing mishap. And the second magazine is through Spark, which is a romance imprint, so all the stories in here will be romantic in nature, and the theme for this one was Fine Art Love. My story is on page 4 and it is titled Voicing. And the first couple lines of this one, she stooped over the piano's tuning pins. Her slacks and button-down seemed freshly ironed, though her sleeves were rolled up. An economic ponytail cut the strands of her hair from entangling her work. She hadn't changed much. And the third magazine is through Havoc. The theme for this one was literary reimaginings, so all the stories in here will be classic stories with a bit of a twist. My story is on page 6 and it is titled Covet. And the first couple lines of this one, the flames were unexpected. Arthur blinked back temporary blindness, stumbling toward what had been the carriage. My story in this magazine was probably the most humorous one I've written, so it's one of my favorites. I think it's pretty fun. The fourth magazine is through Spark, the romance imprint, and the theme for this one, I don't remember. What was the theme for this one? History? Ancient history. The theme for this one was ancient history. So all the stories in here, while being romantic, will also have to do with characters from history. My story in this one is on page 16 and it is called Coal and Courage. It is set in ancient Egypt. The first couple lines of this one, so many wars had been won before his birth, there were none left for him to fight, save one, prosperity. The people from history that I used as characters in this story were Amenhotep III, I think I'm saying his name right, Egyptian names, and T. When I first read about Queen T in an Egyptian encyclopedia, I was very intrigued by her story, so I had to write my version of her beginning. And there's a cat. Hi, cat. Okay, let's continue with the cat. The fifth and final magazine is through Splickety, their new YA imprint. So all the stories in here will be young adult stories, and the theme for this one was dystopian disaster. Give the cat her camera time. So all the stories in here will be dystopian and have some disastrous elements, but with a bit of hope at the end. My story is on page 10 and it is titled Small Hours. The first couple lines, the darkest hours were the lighted ones, when the sun's rays came to melt their only defense, their small hours of obscurity. His small hours. He was alone now. And that is a bit about all 5 magazines you could win. Yay! So, if you like short stories, flash fiction, there's a little bit of everything in here. So if you want the chance to win these, head on over to my website and enter. The contest, I cannot speak today. The contest will run through, say, April 15th. On April 15th, the winner will be decided, and I will get these sent off to one lucky person. I hope you have a great day. Ta-da! Kitty cat.